Can you take all that I am and make this broken mess a beautiful thing, a beautiful thing, a beautiful thing? Can you take all that I am and make this broken mess a beautiful thing, a beautiful thing? Oh, fix me, I wanna be a beauty.
I've experienced some heartbreaking challenges in life, and I have every reason to be bitter, angry, and feeling hopeless. But it has been amazing how instead something truly good has come out of pain and tragedy. Now I write songs that touch people, connect with them, and I'm living my dream. Today I'm introducing the story of a young entertainer who almost died and then went blind. He also emerged from his trials with a gift of music that encourages others. Watch how the right focus in life can take you from the ashes to amazing places when you have the real winning edge.
Before I lost my sight, I kind of already knew all of the chords and stuff, basic stuff on the guitar. And I had taken some music theory classes before, and since going blind, I kind of melded the two together.
Just the visual aspect of the guitar can be kind of intimidating if you're not seeing it visually, obviously. And so he was a little bit hesitant to start working up the neck, but I think he's definitely overcoming that hesitancy, and he's really playing all around the instrument now. It's really pretty exciting. We're working a little bit more on singer-songwriter kind of material, things that he's interested in performing or writing himself.
He's got a killer voice, writes his own songs, and I think it brings a lot of joy to people when they get to hear him sing.
While I am performing, I am kind of nervous. I don't know who's looking at me or whether everyone is or what people are doing, and so it's kind of nerve-wracking, but at the same time it's a really great feeling when you finish a song and everyone starts clapping or just going crazy. It's probably been one of the coolest experiences of my life. The 2 or 3 months preceding my diabetic coma, I was starting to drink a lot of water and go to the bathroom pretty frequently, and we didn't really know why. So I went on a road trip with my sister and my dad. My sister tried to wake me up, and she couldn't get me to wake up, and so so they rushed to the nearest emergency room. My heart stopped beating, and so I was dead, flatlined on the table for 12 minutes. One of the nurses had prayed to God and asked him to let me live. She convinced the other nurses to do one last shock, and on that last shock I was revived. I was far from out of the woods, and so they were telling my family that pretty much I was going to be on life support and a vegetable for the rest of my life. I can't speak for my parents, but I don't think they ever really lost trust in God. My first memory is being really scared because I didn't know where I was or what I was doing. And I just remember my mom praying, and I kind of joined in with her. My eyesight started to dwindle, and I was pretty much in blackness. Like, there was a week or so from where I just didn't do anything but sit in bed and like cry. I was mad at God. I wasn't despairing though, because I knew that He was with me. He put my family in my life, and He surrounded me by love and stuff. So I ended up spending 4 months in the hospital, and I ended up coming out as the same person. I just couldn't see. I completely claim it to be a miracle and a testament to the power of prayer. Spiritually and just like mentally, it was very hard adjusting. I mean, I didn't know what I was gonna do as a blind person. There's been more than a couple times on campus where I don't know where I'm going, and I just stand there, it's just like, oh geez. Lord, help me with this. He'll put someone there.
Computer science is a very sort of visual field. So you're looking at the screen, and it's much of it's written, so you're writing computer programs, and there's a lot of images or pictures, and I think he's done an amazing job of being able to get through those obstacles. And I was actually struck by how well he's able to really remember material.
I'm getting my degree in computer science. Just what was frustrating in the beginning was just how much there wasn't in technology for blind people. That kind of really motivated me to seek out a way that I can fix that problem, and why not do that through figuring out how technology works.
To be a member of the Comprehensive Leadership Program, in the last few years we've had maybe 150 students apply, and we just take 40 students. Gabe is one that has great influence and is able to speak both wisdom but also has a really caring heart. You'd think somebody in his situation may be one who's always needing to be served, but the crazy thing is that he's serving others.
Gabe is the sort of person who's always going to go out of his way to make sure that his friends and family and even other people he doesn't know always feel included, feel special. Me and Gabe play a lot of cards together, and Gabe uses Braille cards that show him the number and the suit, and he usually figures out how to have a better hand than me.
Not having vision is such a blessing, because for me, I can meet anyone and not judge them immediately. I don't really know what Oscar or Joe or whoever else really looks like. I try to more focus on their character and their personality, just kind of like listen to them and what their hopes are, what their dreams are, and just what's going on in their life stuff.
Gabe's faith is always present. He approaches every day, every aspect of it, for the pure joy that it is, and seems to find the positive in everything. I don't think I've ever come across him having a bad day or a frustrating moment, and it brings you a lot of happiness, every time you're interacting with him.
One major thing that I've learned is that the past doesn't have to define who you will become. That, and also taking challenges day by day, taking what little victories that you can and like celebrating them and thanking God for them. If you are able to find something like positive and to hold on to it, then you can overcome almost anything. That's what I say, is like, all right, Lord, I don't know where we're going, but I look forward to this just because what we've been through already. It's just to have such a bright future is just really awesome.